Sports Break. You can catch me here every Thursday, talking junk and spitting facts. So let's get started. So guys, I was getting dressed today, and I put on this lovely shirt by Mitchell & Ness, and it occurred to me that we never talked about the Hall of Fame. So really quick, let's just touch on that. So about 2 weeks ago now, on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken, the 2020 NBA Hall of Fame class was inducted and enshrined. Among others, the top headliners, if you will, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, and Tamika Catchings. Beautiful ceremony, enshrinement, service, whatever it is you want to call it. Just really nice. It was beautiful. You know, starting the night before, they get their jackets. Of course, Kobe Bryant, in memoriam, they gave his jacket to Natalia, or rather they put it on her. So that hit me in the feels super hard. And then of course you have the official enshrinement ceremony. So they get up, they say their speeches. Tamika Catchings, one of my favorite WNBA players, just getting up and hearing like her story in full and hearing it from her, you know, starting with, I wanted to be an NBA player, obviously, right? Because WNBA hasn't been around that long. WNBA comes, here she goes, and just everything, even just with her personal, with her speech, and, you know, just, again, in the feels, the entire thing. And then Vanessa Bryant, God bless that woman, just, every time she opens her mouth, I just be ready to cry. I just do. You know, right here. Just every time. Right here. So beautiful speech. She gave a beautiful speech, and just to hear her say that Kobe would say things like, I have to play through injuries because I have to be there for that person who saved up all their coins just to see me play one time. I don't want to let them down. So it's just a continued testament of the type of player and person that Kobe Bryant was. So just, yeah. So she had me in there boohoo crying. I'm not gonna hold you. It emotional, just all the emotions for me. So wonderful ceremony. The 2021 class has already been announced. So we have Chris Bosh, Paul Pierce, Bill Russell, Ben Wallace, and Chris Webber, among others, entering the 2021 class Hall of Fame. So another really strong class, of course. Chris Bosh, I don't know why I couldn't say that just then. Paul Pierce, Ben Wallace, Chris Webber in their own right. Bill Russell, first Black NBA head coach. So just really strong follow-up class as well. And again, just, I don't know how all of that slipped my mind last week. Well, actually I do, because I was all in a tizzy about the stupid playing game, and it just kind of, yeah, but you know, wonderful shirt. And I was like, oh my gosh. So there we are. Really quick, before we jump into NBA playoffs, Aaron Rodgers has not shown up to any OTAs this week. The team, the front office, everybody's still being overly optimistic about it. He's not saying he's not coming. He's just not saying he's coming. So still very much up in the air. Coaching staff, teammates, they're all saying, you know, Aaron knows that we love him, and he's not going to let us down, and his decision is going to be the best one, and we just know that he's here for us and we're here for him, and kumbaya and blah blah. And listen, I don't think that Aaron Rodgers is coming back, and here's why. Let me tell you why. I don't think he's putting on all of this show and parade and dog and pony because he's coming back. I don't know why y'all think he's that kind of player or person, and not that I know him personally, this is all clearly speculation, but he doesn't give me Antonio Brown spectacle vibes, okay? I don't get that from him. I don't get that from him. So, you know, I'm thinking it's a no for him, dog. My opinion, I just host a sports show. What do I know? But that's what I think. So, again, we're just going to continue to follow this. Somehow, we're going to blink and it's going to be football season. I'm not quite ready for it. But, you know, power to the people. So, again, developing story. We will see what happens. Now, this NBA playoff has already been a wild ride, and it just started on Saturday. So, the Lakers did turn around and win game 2. but they lost game 1. Again, defending champions, I still attest that the play-in model was designed specifically so that they would still have a chance. And that is the hill that I will die on. Oh, before we even get to the Lakers, the Warriors got bounced. And I wasn't prepared for it. So Steph and the Warriors got bounced by the Grizzlies. And they went home after game 3 of the stupid play-in model. Again, something that nobody asked for and we didn't need, but I digress. So they get bounced. So now the Grizzlies are in, Warriors are out. So as it stands at the time of which I am talking to my iPad, here is what is going on in the NBA playoffs. So Philly is leading Washington 1-1. New York leads, Atlanta leads the Knicks by 1. Milwaukee leads the series 2-0. Brooklyn as well against Boston, 2-0. Memphis leads 1 game up to Utah. Dallas leads over the Clippers 2-0. Series are tied for Denver and Portland, as well as Phoenix and the Lakers. Now, we already know how I feel about Phoenix. We know how I feel about Devin Booker. I feel like they have something to prove because of whatever stupid thing happened in the bubble, and I'm not going to get into it. They were bounced last year, so I feel like there is a fire under Devin Booker, and he needs to advance. Of course, you could say there's a fire under all of these teams, right? I mean, nobody wants to go home. The Clippers, it's not looking too good, even though they're saying we're not worried, but it's looking real sweep to me. I'm pretty sure that Milwaukee and Brooklyn are going to sweep. I could be wrong, but that's kind of where I'm at with it, guys. So, again, all developing stories at the time in which I am talking to my iPad and having this conversation. That is where it stands. We'll be probably getting ready to start round 2 by the time I talk to you guys next week. But I'm going to put my money on, let's just make predictions, okay? So I already said Brooklyn and Milwaukee are going to advance. I want to put my money on the Suns. I want to put my money on the Suns because I really like Devin Booker. I really think that he was cheated last year, and I really think he has something to prove. But I am going to go Laker there. I am going to go with Denver over Portland, Dallas over Clippers, Utah over Memphis, Brooklyn, I've already said, Milwaukee, I've already said. I am going to go Hawks over Knicks, and I'm going to go Philly over Washington. So that's what I say. What say you? And we'll talk about it next week. I will see you guys next time. You can catch me here every Thursday, talking junk, spitting facts. See you later.